What is up, guys? It's Troy D. Welcome back to the channel. It's Sunday and it's the Lord's Day. What's up, everybody? Okay, so today we're going to talk about a kind of like a fragrance match, like a head-to-head comparison that actually I already started doing. We have a playlist now on head-to-heads. You can check that out on the playlist section. So I'm going to put this on head-to-head. And primarily what we're trying to answer here, or what I'm trying to answer for myself, is the comparisons between Cedrat Boise by Mancera as well as Creed Aventus. Okay, this conversation has been had over and over in many platforms, YouTube, forums, you name it, Facebook. But I wanted to find out for myself. Okay, take note that at this point I am not really looking for a clone or anything that is Creed Aventus-y, because I already have Creed Aventus. Okay, and to me, if we're talking about clones, if you watch that video where I could choose 10 for life, the winner for me is still Clubbed in Wheat Intense Man Limited Edition, right? So that to me is still the ultimate clone. I want to say that before we begin, because I don't want you guys to be thinking that I'm measuring it as if I was saying, is Mancera Cedrat Boise like a clone, because this guy is the real clone. Actually, even better, in my opinion. And I would buy it if cost was something to consider. Okay? And yeah, I might do some head-to-head soon. There's this guy too, right? You guys know about that guy. Probably more famous than both of these at this point. You tell me. But that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to do a comparison, kind of like a head-to-head, Cedrat Boise, Creed. Let's go. All right, so if you follow my Creed Aventus story, I started with the clones because Creed to me was like an expense I didn't really need to spend for. Finally, I got it. I got my Creed. This is batch 18B11. All right, and I'm very happy with it. Very happy. And occasionally I'll get something that I can compare it with, such as Cedrat Boise. As this one here is pretty hyped up in the community. Why? Because it is just simply affordable. All right. So this is 120 milliliters. That's huge. 4 fluid ounce. 120 ml, guys. Really, realistically, you can get this for about maybe $60. Crazy, right? $60. This one, I mean, yeah, retail is on the 300s, 400s, but realistically, you can probably get this for 200. Okay, gray market, whatever, discounter, your local hookup, whatever, you can get this for probably 200 something dollars versus $60. Okay, so that is one of the reasons why Mancera Cedrat Boise is really popular. $60 is such a, I mean, some people even pay more than that for designers, right? And so to get in the conversation's sake of, Creed Aventus, most people will buy this, okay? And also because of the size, it's huge. This one is only a 50 ml. This one is a bigger one at $60, all right? But what we're interested in, what I'm sure that you guys are interested in, is what's the difference between the scents, all right? And so I sprayed both side to side on skin, and I was checking it like a lab person, right? Like a lab scientist. I was like sniffing it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. All right. First things first, the opening is pretty much the same. The opening, okay? The opening is pretty much the same. Even when I let my kid smell it, I was like, "Is this the same one?" She was like, "Yeah." But that was within maybe the first 30 seconds. Opening's the same. That lemony opening is quite similar. All right. Now, the opening of Creed Aventus, then to me, all right, suddenly it starts kind of shifting. It tends to become kind of like a smokier scent. The pineapple starts coming out, right? So is the vanilla, and of course the ambergris. And that's how it kind of progresses, okay? And the thing about Creed Aventus, the way it progresses to me, is it becomes lighter and lighter as it goes, all right? And this is one of the complaints of most people that have Aventus. They say that it is the performance. A lot of people that are I guess into fragrances now. I guess the new wave of people, new wave of fragrance addicts are very concerned about performance, longevity, etc. And they sort of want sort of like the performance to go through and through, almost the same, right? The same type of intensity through and through for hours. Creed Aventus for me has never been that, right? And to me, that's what makes it, sorry to say, a classier perfume than this guy. Okay, the fact that it becomes lighter and lighter, but then that's really how perfume is supposed to be, right? If you took out any type of rankings, if you took out any type of like, because nowadays you go to Fragrantica, they're ranking it like freaking Marvel cards, right? You know, you can tell I'm pretty old. If you had Marvel cards back in the day, you know, they had like energy projection and I don't know, whatever. If you collected Marvel comics, right? They had like mental powers, like level 7 out of 10. Because like people are like ranking it that way now, and they're doing that. Of course, certain fragrances that never were never meant to be that way suffer from those kinds of reviews, right? Creed Aventus to me was not made to explode like that, you know. But I will say this: when I really wear Aventus, though, okay, although it becomes a lighter perfume as it goes, right, I can still smell it on me. I can still smell it on me. That is something I like about Aventus, okay? I can't say that it disappears. Okay, some people will say it disappears. I don't know. My Aventus doesn't really disappear. This 18B11 doesn't disappear. It's still there. It doesn't project like a beast or goes crazy like that, but it is a scent that, you know, you're just going to enjoy. It's right there with you. And that's how I feel about the Aventus. And that's how it progresses. As it goes, it becomes sort of like lighter and lighter and lighter, but classier because of that, because it is a lighter tone. Now Mancera here, this one was really interesting because it opened almost exactly as Aventus, and some of you guys might agree with me on that. That's kind of like how it came to me. When I was at Scent Bar, I tried it and I sprayed it on a strip. And immediately I was like, within the first few seconds, I was like, Aventus. And then I just like threw this test strip away when I was at Scent Bar because I thought that was it. But here's the thing. The thing about Cedrat Boise is that within maybe seconds, it shifts so quickly. Within seconds, guys, shifts so quickly. Into what? Black currant. The black currant just takes over. Or maybe the other fruits, because apparently this thing also has like this fruity, like a fruity accord, right? Maybe made out of synthetics. But the black currant, the fruity accord just takes over within, I would say, seconds to minutes, guys. Changes it into quite a different, you know, fragrance. Like, yeah, I mean, it takes over. That one takes over. Like, I don't know if you remember, guys, when I compared Creed to Club de Nuit on like a different video. I was saying how Creed kind of became like a vanillic scent, like out of nowhere, just like it shifted, while Club de Nuit kind of stayed the same on the lemon end. Well, this guy shifts pretty damn quickly, more than this. I don't know about you guys, but to me, this one shifts very, very quickly more than this. Okay, the lemon opening of these two, this one kind of goes longer and shifts, but later on. But the Cedrat Boise, oh man, dude, the freaking black currant and the fruits just kind of like take over, and turn it into a different. To me, it's a different scent, really. It's a different scent. And Cedrat Boise just projects, like, it just keeps going because I really feel there's a lot of synthetics in this bomb. And because of that, people that, or if you are, you know, prioritizing the strength, right? If you are prioritizing the strength, I don't know if you're a clubber, you go to the club and you want something to cut through all that smoke or through other people's perfumes or the smell of alcohol, or you're at work and you want something to just stay there and I guess, hit whoever, like your clients, your coworkers, within like, 3-4 feet all day. You want it all day. You might treasure this one right here. Okay, because the projection of this one, the way that the combination of the lemon and the blackcurrant and all the other notes combined, the woods, are just strong, yo. Like it's just like it keeps, like imagine like an intensity that just doesn't stop. Just imagine, like one of my kids playing, BTS K-pop music videos and just non-stop over the same intensity over time. That's kind of how like Cedrat Boise is. Okay, so if you add like price, if you add that intention of buying that, then this is kind of the winner right here. Okay, but if you are looking for kind of like classiness, you don't really care about those kinds of projection. The way you kind of want it is maybe how you want perfume to classically do it, which is just within an arm's length. If they come close, they smell you, it's great. You have a sillage that is just medium, it's okay. As well as if you hate the synthetic type of smell, kind of like a chemical, because I gotta say, guys, Hachivat almost gave me that vibe. Hachivat is a nuclear bomb, as you know. I'm gonna review that very soon. But Hachivat almost gave me that vibe. But there was something also in Hachivat that prevented it to become like too like a synthetic bomb, right? So if you care about that and you don't want something synthetic, you want more ambergris, okay, which is not in here. More ambergris. That's what you want. Which is, that's the thing that Aventus has, or almost all creeds. Then you get OG Aventus. Okay? If you want a classier thing. And of course, if you care about branding, which really matters to some people, branding, history, getting into the conversation, saying you have Aventus. Which is, by the way, if you go to my video, my Aventus story, you'll find out how I ended up with Aventus. But if you care about something like that, by all means, drop more money. Save, drop more money. Okay? But I can't say one is better than the other. I just feel like they have different markets or different people that they kind of like cater to. All right, and there might be people like me who has both, but it's just a circumstance. I'm just a reviewer, you know what I mean? Or I just have a YouTube channel, and sometimes I'm able to acquire some stuff that people are curious about. But normally, would I really have both? I'm not sure. I would have both. I'm not even sure. If I didn't have a channel, if I was just regular me, I could have just had either and stopped right there. Why? Because I kind of don't need repeated Aventus style like clones or anything similar, because there's just a lot of them at this point, you know what I mean, guys? And there's other fragrances that are actually doper than this. It's just that it's kind of like a buzzword nowadays, Mancera Cedrat Boise. So had to have it. I was able to get something for a pretty good price, which is free. Okay, did a nice sweet trade, so free, didn't pay for it, so I wasn't really, I wasn't feeling like I lost some dollars. But yeah, this one is kind of its own guy, actually. It's just very the same. It's very similar on the opening, but this guy shifts into some blackcurrant, fruity, woodsy type perfume. There is leather, they say, but you would really have to sniff for the leather. I'm a leather guy, so I can't find it there. And plus the you could say, I don't know if it's the harshness or the intensity of Cedrat Boise. It just keeps going anyways. But it's not like Nishane Hachivat, okay? Which we'll do a head-to-head of that someday soon. Creed Aventus again. Get it if you're just wanting to get Aventus, guys. You want the real deal Aventus. People can clone it, but if you really want the real thing, you get the real thing. You don't get a clone. so that you can really know for sure, right? And I know now for sure. Now I know that they're not really the same. They don't even progress the same. You can own this one and think that you have this one because of the similarity in a way, but they're not the same to me. Okay? And let me know in the comment section, guys, if you think it's the same. Okay? Again, price wise, this is a winner, obviously. And the size, that's a lot. This one wins in the original deal. The real deal. The real deal shebang. Okay? So that's it. Okay? Let me know in the comments, guys, which ones you own. What do you guys think? Did you guys really think they're equal? They're the same? I don't know. Let me know on the comment section. I would love to know what you guys think. But this is what I think. I finally got them. And at this point, my God, like, how many more, like, Aventus-y things do I need? Jeez, look at this. Oh my gosh. It's going to be a cage fight in here very, very soon. We're going to do a cage fight. We're going to do some UFC head-to-heads very, very soon in these. But so far, guys, I did a video on limited edition, Armaf. You just have to search it. I'm at the top of that. Limited edition. And I've got a Creed Aventus story video on the playlists. Okay? But that ends this head-to-head. Pretty cool. All right. Appreciate the guy that got me this, traded this for me. Appreciate it. There's a reason why he traded it out. But I do see myself wearing this. I don't know. Whenever. Any other day, I guess. Okay. But until then, guys, thank you for watching again. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Watch our videos. I'm going to put the linked videos here for what's connected to this, Creed Aventus and the CDNIM. I'm going to put them there. And until then, guys, enjoy your day. Stay home. Wash your hands. Social distance. And God bless you all. Peace out.